Hey guys, welcome to Tool Optics. Today we're going to have a look at this AEG 18 volt brushless hammer drill. Ryobi, AEG and Milwaukee are all made by the same company called TTI. What they've done is they're aiming the Ryobi brand as the kind of entry-level power tool for them. The AEG is kind of the mid-range one, and the Milwaukee is the more heavy-duty range. I've changed over to the AEG brand. A lot of my tools are corded, and I'm wanting to get into the battery-powered tools. And so I thought to myself, well, I'm not just going to buy one drill or one impact driver. I'm probably going to buy multiple tools on the battery platform. And so I need something that's affordable, but something that's also good quality. So I'm not going to go down the road of buying really top-end tools where it's going to cost me $500 to $1,000 per tool because of the amount of tools that I'm going to be needing. So I've chosen the AEG brand because they have a big range of tools. If you're living in the States, the AEG brand is called Ridgid over there. It's been branded as Ridgid. They're very similar. Apparently you can use the same battery packs in the Ridgid tools as the AEG. But I do believe that the Ridgid brand in the States doesn't have the range of tools that AEG does in the rest of the world. The other thing is that like out here in Australia, we can buy AEG batteries that are 6 amp hour and 9 amp hour batteries, whereas I believe the Ridgid brand only goes up to 4 amp hour batteries at the moment. First impressions of this drill, it's a really solid drill. There's a lot of metal on this drill, which I really like. It has a metal keyless chuck. Even the clutch is metal. There's a bit of metal on the actual body as well. You can attach a handle onto this hammer drill for more stability. But it just feels like a really solid tool. Now, one thing I will say is this 6 amp hour battery is really heavy. And so I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm probably going to be buying like a 2 amp hour battery or something, maybe a 2.5 or something like that, just for lightness. So if I'm doing overhead work or any kind of work like that where I don't really need this tool to be powered all day long, I'll get a lighter battery. Just as it is, the tool is fairly light without the battery. But this battery weighs nearly a kg. So it's pretty heavy when you have it all together. This tool is 90 Newton meters of torque, and so it's a very powerful drill. You've got to be careful when you are releasing your drill bits through the keyless chuck, because if you are like me and you just want to change the bit very quickly and you use the tool, if you have this set on speed number 2 and you're taking out a drill bit or something like that, you can easily burn your hand on this chuck. If you want to do it the slower way, you can just turn the chuck manually, take it out, and just use the variable speed trigger and just slowly tighten the chuck on the bit. Okay, so let's test out the drilling capabilities of the drill. I put the 10mm AEG drill bit in the drill, and we'll just drill into some pine. And I'll show you the 2 settings. First of all, we'll look at speed setting number 1. To use this drill in drill mode, just turn the clutch until you get to the drill icon. Speed setting number 1. Okay, let's put it on speed setting number 2. As you can see, speed setting number 2 is incredibly fast. Just remember, before you take the bit out, you want to reverse the speed of the drill, but you also want to take it off speed setting 2 and then just slowly hold the chuck and just slowly turn the drill so that you can release the bit out without burning your fingers. It has 3 modes, so really you're getting 3 tools in one. First, you're getting a hammer drill, so you can put it onto the hammer setting and it'll give you 31,500 impacts per minute. So it's a really effective hammer drill. I would say if you're doing lighter work, this is the perfect tool for you. If you're going into kind of heavy concrete or hard kind of baked bricks or something, my house has got a newer section and an older section. The older section, this tool would struggle with. The newer section going into the brickwork, it would handle pretty well. But for the older section, I'd have to use a rotary hammer drill for that. If you are screwing in screws, this tool has a 22 setting clutch. The numbers go up to 22. So if you want to do very light work, you're screwing into very soft wood, you'd set this way down to maybe 6 or something like that. You'd screw it in and just check the depth of your screw. If it hasn't gone flush yet, you just keep turning up the clutch setting until the screw goes flush. Okay, so that's the drill test done. And wow, you can see that in that high clutch setting, in that high torque setting, the screw was driven deep into the wood. So you can see there how useful a drill like this is. If you're working with a hardwood or a softwood, you can adjust the intensity of the drill and you can get your screws being flush. If you are screwing on plasterboard, you'd want this on a lower clutch setting so that you don't blow through the plasterboard and it pops off the wall. It does come with a belt clip and it comes with a little driver bit clip as well. The battery charger that this tool comes with will charge this 6 amp hour battery in around about an hour and 40 minutes. It does take a little while, but once they're charged, this battery will last me virtually all day. It will also detect if your battery is faulty. And if I buy the smaller battery packs, say the 2 amp hour or the 1.5 amp hour, it'll charge in about 35 to 40 minutes. So pretty handy there. This drill also came with a drill bit set from AEG, which is really nice, all the way from size 1 to size 10, going up in increments of 0.5. I'm not sure of the quality of these drill bits, but they look pretty good, and always good to get something extra with the tool as well. It feels really solid in your hand. It's comfortable to hold. There's a lot of metal on this tool, especially I like the metal chuck. I don't like plastic chucks. I like the range of the clutch settings. I like the variable speed trigger. It has a brushless motor, so this tool is extremely powerful. It's probably a bit too powerful for what I use it for. I'm just into DIYing. I do some home renovation, I do some woodworking. I'm not in construction, I'm not a tradie, so I probably don't need the power that this tool has got, but I do have friends who are tradies who use the AEG brand, and they're more than happy with what they've got. One of the things I like about the AEG brand is just a personal preference. I really like the color scheme. I think that orange and black is just a great combination. Looks great on cars and it looks great on power tools. You might be new to woodworking or DIY, or maybe you're thinking about renovating your home, and you might be asking yourself, well, do I need a drill like this? What would I use it for? And as I mentioned earlier, this is really 3 drills in one. So if you're wanting to do some heavy kind of commercial work or industrial work, and you're going into concrete, you probably want to get yourself a rotary hammer drill. But for general DIY work, for woodworking around the shed, maybe doing some renovating on your home, maybe you want to hang a picture and you've got a concrete wall or you've got a brick wall, this drill should do you fine. As I said, it's a 3-in-1 drill, so you're actually getting really good value for money. You're able to use it as a screwdriver, you're able to use it to drill holes with your drill bits, and you're able to drill into masonry. It's a really capable drill, it's a very powerful drill, and I think it's really well priced. I think this is a really great purchase if you're wanting to just get into handyman work, you're wanting to get into DIY stuff, you're wanting to renovate your own home. The other thing that I really like about this tool is that it comes with a 6-year warranty on the tool and a 3-year warranty on the battery. So that's incredible. So if anything goes wrong with this tool in the next 6 years, I can send it back. You have to register your product online on the AEG website, put in all the serial numbers and all that kind of thing, and then if I need a replacement within the next 6 years, I can send this back and get another one. I think that's a really great warranty. I think it's a really good deal. So get out there, buy yourself an AEG.